Hi everyone, in this video we're looking into the Sony ZV-E1 and some awesome accessories that are not only enhance this camera but work well with many other compact Sony cameras too. First up, I'll be showcasing the Sony FE24 f2.8 G lens paired with this fantastic B+W clear lens filter. I've also picked up the iconic brand Kodak. It's their V90 SD card. This Ulanzi MT47 metal vlog tripod. Sony ECMW3 wireless microphone system. How about this Ulanzi camera cooling fan? Check out this flashy red protective silicone skin cover. The Falcam Maglink magnetic quick release system. For photography and social media, I have this Sony 24 to 50mm f2.8 G lens, paired with another fantastic B+W clear lens filter, another perfect combo. That was just the intro, by the way, so let's begin. One thing sets this ZV-E1 apart is how it's tailor-made for content creators. It's compact and lightweight, but packs a full-frame sensor, giving you stunning depth of field and low light performance. We got protection plans. For sure, I'll register within 30 days to receive a free 90-day extension of the limited warranty. Here's an upgrade you could go for 4K 120p recording. For detailed instructions, you can visit this web manual. I'm not really a fan using camera straps with big brand labels on them. Here's their NPFZ100 battery, but this box doesn't come with a charger. I do have a generic brand charger, and it does the job. Here's the tiny troll wig for the internal mic to help reduce the wind noise. And here's the body, the ZV-E1. It's very lightweight and portable compared to others I've owned. It's like Sony trimmed away everything unnecessary to give us just what we need. A flippy touch screen. Got the microphone and the USB-C port. One card slot, no CF Express Type A. No full-size HDMI port, but we got a headphone jack. I'm glad that it can accommodate a high-capacity battery. Alright, let's put on the tiny troll wig and see what it looks like. Oh, it looks awesome. I don't need to gel it. Moving on, the Sony A7 IV screen protector isn't just for the A7 IV itself. In a money-saving twist, it's compatible with several Sony cameras, including the ZV-E1. It's cool how Sony keep things consistent between cameras. If you shoot with multiple bodies like I do, this saves you money and keep things simple. The real challenge here is to align the glass. It's a test of patience and steady hands, but the satisfaction of a perfectly applied protector is worth it. Remember, breathe steadily. Your camera screen clarity depends on it. Next, this little guy is tiny but packs a serious punch, perfect for pairing with my equally compact Sony ZV-E1. Papers that not many people read. It's super lightweight, so no more feeling like you're hauling a brick around. The lens cap, the body of the lens feel very premium. And we're still getting that G series quality with sharpness and smooth bokeh. Honestly, this is the ultimate combo for those quick run and gun shots, or when you're out vlogging and don't want to sacrifice quality for convenience. And just look at it. It's sleek, minimal, and portable. And what I really like about this lens is how versatile it is. With a 24 focal length, you're getting that perfect sweet spot for wide shots. It'll be great for landscape, street photography, or even capturing more of the scene while vlogging. Plus, with the f2.8 aperture, you get some incredible low light performance and creamy background blur. It's a perfect sidekick for my ZV-E1. That satisfying click, and look at them together. It's a match made in creative heaven. Still very compact and lightweight. I think this setup is perfect for those on-the-go moments when you need to be nimble but still demand great quality. Honestly, I don't think I have seen a more perfect pairing. Like Batman and Robin of content creation. Now I'm adding a little extra protection. The B plus W lines are made of brass, so they don't bind with a lens like aluminum can, or won't get stuck or cross-threaded on your lens like cheaper aluminum filters can. Let's have a listen to what a brass made sound like. It goes beautifully and discreetly in front. Since this camera has no mechanical shutter, this means manual pixel mapping is needed often to prevent bright spots in images. And you need to put the lens cap on to begin. After you hear that rolling click, that means it's done. No card? This leads to my next item. I got this classic Kodak brand, a V90 SD card. It can do 4K or 8K Ultra HD recording. Read and write speeds are typical of V90 card. Remember those yellow and red Kodak film boxes from back in the day? They've kept the same iconic look for their SD cards. Love it. Yeah, let's format the card. For 256 gigabytes, you get 8 hours and 32 minutes of 4K 24p recording in XAVCS file format and 100 megabit per second 422 10-bit. Next up is this Ulanzi MT47 metal mini tripod. It has a quick release system, it's extendable and durable. Just quick skim through of the manual. 170 millimeters, that's 6.7 inches. Glad to see this qualified certificate. This is no flimsy tripod, made of metal. Feels pretty good in hands, very compact. Love the way it looks. Let's have a close-up look around for a moment. Metal, the material, and the rubber might outlast my camera. It's about 7.5 inches long when collapsed. Comparing this to the Manfrotto Pixie Evo 2, this one has been around for ages. seems to have zero wobble. A tiny arco plate, understandable for tiny tripod. We can rotate this with an Allen wrench. Can't lock extension, but with the friction, it'll hold. Lightweight enough to be easily handled as a very solid selfie stick. The small one is for the rotatable coat shoe. The big one is for the plate. If you by any chance have a D-ring screw laying around, it would be more convenient. Not too bad, very handsome looking. When I'm shooting food videos from above, stability is everything. I'm noticing the more it extends, the less stable it'll be. And if you wonder about those mini tripod with longer legs, the legs will be in the picture. Interesting. I'm also noticing that if I point the one leg in the same direction aligning with the lens, it'll be more stable, way more stable. It's physics, I'm sure. I am not much of a vlogger, but this could be the beginning. It's very nice setup though. Moving on to the next item. This is the Sony ECM-W3 two-person wireless microphone system, utilizing the multi-interface shoe, which means no cable needed. It got all the bells and whistles like noise cut filter, low cut filter, and even USB Type-C audio output for a mobile phone or laptop desktop. These are inside the box. These are not troll wigs, they're just wind muff or dead cat. The dual channel receiver with the 3.5mm TRS and USB-C ports. It does analog or wired and digital. One of the receivers, same design as the transmitter. Noise cut, low cut, and off. On-off switch, attenuation at different decibels. According to the specs, the units communicate with one another by low-energy Bluetooth from up to 492 feet away. That's about 150 meters. And here's the other one. And here's the charging case. It comes in this nice protective bag. Have a close-up look around at this charging case. Today's standard USB-C port. Even though I usually shoot solo, it's ideal for those times when I might need to interview someone. Besides, I couldn't pass up, especially since it was on sale. Charging the charger. red means it's charging. I forgot about these. Let's try one on. Looks like a mini microphone you could interview someone with, or clip it on someone's shirt. And here's the next item. It's another Ulanzi brand item. It's the CA25 camera cooling fan. Have a quick look at the user manual. You could pause to read or skip over this segment. This is their updated version. The original has these suckers that attach to the back of the camera, and the weight of the device would cause them to come loose. This version is much improved, and you'll see why in a moment. Here it is. It's made of aluminum alloy. It's pretty lightweight and portable. This has the spring installation instead of the suckers. The USB-C cable, and you have the option to connect to an external power bank for charging while using. Here's a close-up look. I'm planning to use it when needed when traveling to hot countries like Thailand. Press once to power on. Press again for low speed mode. And again for high speed mode. And one more back to turning it off. Let's hear the fan noise in different modes. Here's what it's like charging with a magnetic adapter system. Here's what it's like installing on the camera. Just like that. First press to turn it on. Second for low fan. I may just leave it in low fan. It seems very cool already. Still compact, surprisingly. Alright, next item. I have this flashy red color protective silicone skin cover. Surprisingly, the material is pretty good. It seems sturdy, feels tough and durable. I like it, but not sure why I bought it. I believe at the time I was thinking of doing a lot of food photography and worried that I might get food grease on the camera. Alright, let's see how fast I can put this on. That was not bad. It does feel pretty good in hands, very grippy. Maybe the way this look helped turn away a would-be thief, since this does look a little bit like a toy. Still does have access to all controls, buttons, and ports. Access to the SD card. Access to the battery door. And it's really grippy. Alright, let's remove it. Let's see how fast I can do it. Easier than putting it on. Alright, I'm excited about this next item, this system. The Falcam Magnetic Quick Release System. This one is the buckle. I also have the base. With these, if you haven't seen them, I'd like to demonstrate. I could quickly and securely attach my camera like magic. And they're easy to install. They won't come apart unless deliberately pulled. There are a variety of accessories from them, but I only need the buckle kit and the base. These are the buckles, and here's the base. And it comes with a cute pouch with the kit. I don't know what this is. If anyone can tell me, that would be great. Thank you. These two extra tail male buckles could be used for my other camera. These stickers are magnetic. I'll show you what they're for in a moment. So there are 4 tails altogether, 2 for each camera. Have a look at how cool this is. It won't come off. Quick snap in. The tail won't come off unless you pull at this end. And this magnetic base will work with all those tails. But first I will have to make it into like a belt buckle using the metal piece and the wrench that it comes with. I'll use this with my homemade wrist strap. But first let me install the male tails. And here is my homemade wrist strap. Easy installation as well. So here you get to see how my setup is using the wrist strap and the Falcam system. I am very confident that this is very secure. I won't be doing a looping trick like with a yo-yo since I just got this camera, but I'm pretty sure it's very secure. Here's I'm going to try to remove it one-handed. I'm glad that was not that easy. And now for my future shoulder strap, which I have not bought yet, but you can imagine how easy I could install it and of course remove it. According to Falcam, it could support loads up to 132 pounds. That's about 60 kilograms. The magnetic piece seems to be painted over and hopefully does not scratch the camera. Now let's take a look at these stickers. They're also magnetic. You could stick one on each side of the camera. The reason it's for is to stabilize the magnetic tail so it doesn't rattle around in your camera bag. Without one, have a look. And also on the other side. And lastly, the Sony FE24 to 50mm f2.8 G lens. It's a mid-range zoom lens. I'm happy that it supports dynamic and active mode image stabilization, and it supports breathing compensation too. It brings f2.8 constant aperture from 24 to 50 millimeters. This would be perfect for when I want to switch things up and dive into some serious photography with my ZV-E1. It's all about versatility and keeping me ready for anything. Now I know some of you might think, but the ZV-E1 has only 12 megapixels. That's more than enough for serious photography. Why? Because it's not just about megapixels. It's about sensor quality, dynamic range, and how well the camera handles light, especially in low light conditions. With the right lens, like the Sony 24-50mm f2.8 G lens, this setup could capture stunning detail, depth, and color. Plus, let's be real, most of our photos end up on social media or phone screens. And the screen resolution there, it's even lower than 12 megapixels. So you're not missing out on anything. If the iPhone's photos look amazing to you, this camera will blow your mind. And as you can see here, I also have this quality B+W clear filter for the lens. When touching a brass-made lens filter, it typically produces this warm metallic sound. The lens looks very premium, and it's solid like a rock, still compact and lightweight. It's very robust in design, got all that weather sealed on the gasket and inside the barrel. Let's talk about lenses. When I've got the Sony 24-50mm mounted, I get that sweet zoom range from flexible framing, from wide landscapes to tighter portraits. But with the 24 prime lens, it's all about simplicity and sharpness. No zoom, just pure focus on those wide cinematic shots. That's all pretty much I have. It's a very long video. Thank you for watching. Hope you come back for the next video.